Hi friends, today's art activity is a tie-dye coffee filter flower. This is just another fun little project, and the items you will need are food coloring, scissors, a larger paintbrush, a yellow circle, 2 or 3 green leaves, a green stem, and then of course the coffee filters. You can do your coffee filter 2 different ways. You can use it and just have a round circle, or you can scallop it with your scissors, and that'll look a little bit more like petals because it will be flat once we tie-dye it. So if you don't cut it, it'll just be that flat circle. I will show you how to scallop it real quick. And I think I'll do this one as a scalloped one. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day weekend. You'll just kind of cut like little hills around the edge of your coffee filter if you'd like to scallop it. You could get creative and cut lines. You can do a lot with this, actually. Use your imagination and think of flowers. Alright, now it's scalloped instead of perfectly round. So, what we need to do next... Oh, I forgot to bring my crayons. Well, this one will just be tie-dyed. You can take your crayons and then put some decorations in, like little spots, whatever you'd like to, and then put your color on. I completely forgot the crayons for the video, like we did it in class. So we will skip to the tie-dye part. But the crayons help add a little color, and it also gave us time to get it done with so many children. And if you don't have food coloring, you can actually use markers. We're not using our markers right now at school, so we did the food coloring and crayons instead. But if you use your markers, you'll just decorate your coffee filter with the colors you would like. And then you can take a spray bottle and spray it so that it's wet. Or you can take a paintbrush and water and just brush over your food or your markers. And that will color your coffee filter. We will go ahead and do it this way, and I'm going to have to keep the food coloring off of me. I didn't think this through today. Let's do this here. I like bright colors, so I think I will go with maybe yellow and red. For mine. And all you need to do is take your filter and put a couple of drops wherever you want it. It just takes 2 or 3 drops. It does not take a lot with food coloring. It's pretty potent stuff. So I have, and then I'll put a few yellow drops around it, maybe 3. Oops, that was a bigger one than I intended. Now I will dip my water, or my paintbrush in the water, and you'll just paint over your colors. Get it nice and wet. You want your whole coffee filter to be wet. And you spread that color out. And to get the color, just keep going, taking your brush across the food coloring, wherever your spots of color are. And that'll spread it out. This one looks like it'll be yellow and orange. Need a little more water. Okay. And you'll just gently lift it up. We blotted ours with paper towels to help dry them a little bit. And then we actually put them under hand dryers in the bathrooms so we could do the project a little faster. If you have a blow dryer, you can put it under the blow dryer and make it dry faster. It just needs to be completely dry. And once it is dry, I'm not going to pull out the blow dryer because I already have one made. So I'm going to let this one dry. You can actually set it aside and wait on it to dry, but the blow dryer makes it go a little easier. And for your leaves, when you go to glue everything together, you'll just take your stem and attach it to the flower. And then you have a yellow circle that can go in the middle of your flower. It's going to go everywhere. Okay, like so. But if you fold your leaves, that'll give them a three-dimensional look. And I will show you with my finished one what that all looks like once it's glued together. It's a pretty little spring flower. And see how the leaves, if you fold them, you get them looking a little more dimensional. You could even do that with the stem and fold it in the opposite direction. I did not do that, but you could do it, and that'll give it a little more dimension. All right. So that is basically the flower. Like I said, you can have them scalloped, like a scalloped edge, or scalloped. Or you can just leave it as a round circle. You could cut into and make it look a little bit more like a daisy. Make little slits in it. There's a lot you could do with it. Just get creative. Try it with markers if you don't have food coloring. That's pretty much it. We decorated the cafeteria with these and they made it really colorful. Alright, like I said, I hope everyone had a great weekend. I will post pictures if you follow me on Facebook. I will post the supply pics and a finished pic. And I'll see you the next time.